Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello,
Happy
hello.
Thursday. Thanks, sweetie. I appreciate it.
Hi,
My
Sierra. Hi, hi, Veronica. We got Sandy helping us out today. Thank you, Sandy.
Sandy, just an FYI, Carrie has a work obligation, so she will not be on with us today. Just so you know. So
Hi,
now you really
Sierra.
got to keep us in check.
Yeah, poor Sandy's got to work double today. Well, hopefully
Veronica's
we
here.
can.
Veronica, I didn't show them in the preview, but I do have some happy planner covers. Hi, Susan Fleming. Tell me, please, that your last package arrived safely and soundly and complete, please. I had my first experience with missing items in a package.
Uh-oh.
I've never had that happen in all the time that I've shipped. Oh gosh, not yet. You're okay. I shouldn't have asked.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, message me when you do get it, just for my peace of mind. The sheep are giving away a surprise tonight. If the sheep are open to it still. We never talked about what we were going to do as our giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's see here.
That's right.
Well, it should probably be a queue. I think would be easy.
Yeah, that would be good. And we did that in the live chat and craft in chat. I always want to say that backwards, but we haven't done it here. So for those who weren't at the craft in chat, they're going to learn our new code for getting questions answered.
Say that again.
Well, that if people only came to the sale last week and they weren't
Oh,
at the other thing, they don't know about the queue.
oh, that's right. I was like, our secret code. I'm like, oh darn, do we have a secret code?
No, it's not a secret code. It's actually to make it less secret because we can hunt
Right,
easier.
right. Do you want to give them the lowdown on how we will do it?
Sure. So, what you're going to do is during the course of the sale, you are going to put Q and then type a question, put a capital Q, and that makes it really easy for us to, especially without Carrie's help today, to find questions in the chat. And then throughout the sale, we'll have a couple giveaways and we'll use the pick a person winner. We'll search for the Q, and that so putting a Q and writing a question gets you entered in the giveaway.
Excellent. So they can ask any question. It can be about something, and that's for sale. It could be a question to us that you just want to ask. It could be a question to somebody else where you put a Q and then tag, say Susan um, says Q, Wilhelmina, how many sheep do you have? Any of those work. So whether it's between you or to us, and we can kind of filter that and see what we need to answer as well. And Sandy, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the sheep are giving away a special Wilhelmina bundle of goodness, right? Or did you switch it up on me? I don't know. And I am giving away a bundle of some things that I'll show you in just a minute. And oh, I thought she said she was giving a dog. I'm
Yeah,
dog sitting.
I
And
need another Pyrenees puppy. if Sandy's got a puppy.
yeah, well, she probably has a baby sheep. I want a goat.
I'll go to the best. I have neighbor sheep. I haven't had sheep, but goats are like a dog, a lot like a dog.
Oh my gosh, I just about started crying, Teresa. That is given that I have a daughter that is 17, her last homecoming. And
Oh.
he called grandma to help her make a sign. Make a sign.
Oh.
Cute. And of course he called you at midnight because everyone's up at midnight.
Well,
Oh my.
you and me and Carrie usually are up at 3.
Yeah, I noticed that Carrie. I woke up and Carrie had commented on my one of my videos 59 minutes before I got up. So my God, I wonder if she's still awake. Hmm. Oh yeah, you know what? There's something about grandbabies, isn't there? I don't have any, but I know my kids are spoiled rotten. All right, so let's talk a little bit about how we're going to roll today. We have got a great lineup, and we have a variety. So we always start. Hi, Karen. So we always start with our five and dime, which is just we each share 5 items. They're either going to be a quick claim, which means the first person to put in what prompt, what letter, what word, what number that we call out. The first person to do that Sandy sees on the screen will be the winner of that item, at least at either $5 or $10. And then we also have just our offer ups, which means we will start a bid, let's just say at $5. And if you're interested, you put in your bid at 5. If somebody else is bidding, they'll put in the number 6 and 7, 8, and so on and so forth. And then we do honor just in case, which we had a lot of fun with that last week. You guys really got the hang of it. And so just in case I'm going to put this on the screen so you can see it too. So Carol and I are going to go away. I miss seeing your face though, Carol. All right. So just in case, if you are an active bidder, so you're bidding on an item, happy afternoon to you, Sarah Lee. And you are actively bidding and one of us starts the countdown, at which time we do that, you are able to put in a just in case or what's like your reserve bid. So if you bid $50 and you put in a just in case because you really want it and you're willing to pay $100, and Carol counts down the bid to 0, Sandy puts in her bid end, and your just in case comes in before the bid end. Then let's just say the last bid before Sandy put in her bid end was $80. Then you're getting that item $1 over what the highest bid was. So you would get it for $81. However, if somebody else puts a just in case of 99 in and you have one of 100, then your just in case becomes an actual bid and it is yours for $100. How'd I do?
Great. Everybody
Good.
get in the chat, give a thumbs up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd like a thumbs up. That sounds wonderful. Let me see. As always, we need some information from you. If you have never actually been on a live sale and purchased from either Carol or I, there are some things that we will need. And if it's been a while since you've purchased, then it's always a good idea to send one anyway. Best course of action, let me put you back on, back to both of us here. On the screen, you will see the same thing because I can't apparently. Come on, there we go. On the screen, you should see both Carol and I's email. And you will also see in just a second, something happened. There we go. Ooh, that scared me. Scrolling across the bottom, you will see the information that we will need in order for you to be invoiced. So please send your email to, and it's a good idea if you want to send to both of us. That way, if something happens, one of us has it, hopefully. So just send your email with the title live sale and today's date, which is September 21st. And then we'll need your real name, your shipping address that you wish it to be sent to, and your PayPal email if it is different from the email that you were sending it from. Most people just put the email regardless into the body of the email. So you do not need to have a PayPal account in order to purchase tonight. PayPal is just the safest way for us to invoice you, and it's safe for you and it's safe for us. And you will get an email that comes from us, and it will, have PayPal. You can pay and check out any way you want, including now via Venmo. So that's pretty cool. Let me see. Did I forget anything? Oh, and if you have an outstanding invoice, please take a second, if you haven't, and pay that invoice first before you bid on items tonight. We would appreciate it. And I think I've covered, oh, Carol ships from California and I ship from Iowa. And we use Pirate Ship, which ensures that we get the best rates for you. And that's about it. Hello, Miss Lori.
You made it.
Yeah, she made it. Did I forget anything?
Hi,
If I did,
Becky. I
if I
think
did,
you got it. So
uh,
should I repeat the cue since we
yeah.
have more? So we're doing a giveaway today. The Sandy Sheep, have a little giveaway bundle. And tell us what you're giving away again, Angela.
Oh, I didn't tell you before.
Oh, is it secret?
Well, here's something that's not going to be in the giveaway because it's a little bulky, and if you only buy books or something, you probably don't want this. But I did find because I know some people can't find these, but I did find this Rolodex with some Rolodex cards that I had. So
Ooh.
if somebody at some point is interested and they want it, I will give it to you. We can just let me know if somebody wants it, because and I won't ship it unless you buy something. And but I thought, oh, I better not donate this. I better just see if somebody wants it. Weirdly, they're hard to find for some people, and a lot of people in another country.
Yeah.
You're going to get this Vera Bradley little brand new, never used little coin purse. Great for traveling ephemera. And whoa, I also have. Now here's a little. You might have to really go far to figure out how you're going to use these, but this is a vintage scarf, which you can figure out how to use that. It's very soft. I think it's silk. But I have a collection of these down here that I pick up, wherever I can. But they're swizzle sticks from, let's see, I don't know. But there was a whole bunch of these, and so there's a set. Looks like 7. I don't know. Is that 7? I don't know what kind of booze it is. Something with a 7 on it.
I'm not
And
the person to ask.
I know. I'm like, I don't know. Some Beefeater gin, and then a Paul's Place swizzle sticks. I don't know how you're going to use them in your junk journal, but if nothing else, swizzle your drinks with them. That would be great.
Angela, Veronica's asking about the Rolodex.
It is free. So if I'll tell you what, if you want it, Veronica, it is yours. If you purchase something, I will send it with it. But if you don't find anything that you love tonight, I'll just hold it, put your name on it, and when you do, because I don't want you to have to pay shipping on just this. That's not necessary. So just tell me yes, you want it, and then it's yours. This little grumpy guy, he didn't sell at one of my sales, so I think he's kind of cute. Anyway, I've got 3 vintage blotters that are going in the bundle. I do have a couple of, I'm going to wrap it in a couple pieces of very boring wallpaper, because I have a video coming up on the Around the House challenge, and we're going to do some fun things with boring wallpaper. So I'm sending you some of that so you can do it as well. You're getting the last loan bundle of fabric that was from last week, and you're also getting now let me just tell you, I had used some of these pages, and I have had this sitting in my craft room for over a year. And last on our craft and chat, I got inspired to reorganize my bookshelf. Carol inspired me. She said, well, I've got everything that I need right there. And I'm like, well, so do I. But all of my stuff were in totes because I don't like to look at stuff. And I thought about it, and I was like, Carol's onto something, because if I really want to utilize this stuff, then I need to just be able to see it, even though it's not the most aesthetically pleasing to me. So, needless to say, from large to smallest, all of my bookshelf is all organized, and I can say I thank you, Carol. I've used it much more. All of those pages just in this 1 week. But the other thing is it's stuffed full, and I can't put anything else on it. So I love the Susan Branch books, but I have taken a few things out of it, but um, well, and see, some of it's already cut out for you, all nice and neat. But look at that. See you next year. So I didn't want to get rid of this and give it, have it. I don't know. I just wanted somebody that could junk journal with it, get it. So
So,
it's a very eclectic little vibe tonight of my giveaway. But
and that's the grand prize for the end, right? For everybody who goes in the Mucky Duck.
yep, everybody that goes in the Mucky Duck.
Okay. I have a vintage 1968 spiral bound cookbook. It's a Campbell's. It's a little mini Campbell's. I'll show it in a while. But that's what I'm giving away today. And Sandy and I are going to be, our prizes are going to come from a drawing with the random selector. And the way you get put in the random selector is you're going to type a capital Q and ask a question. And you can ask a question of Angela and I, or you can ask a question of somebody else you see in the chat by tagging them with an @ sign before their name. And as long as you're asking, or you could ask a question of Sandy, our moderator, and we'll try and get those answered. But having the queue there helps us when we take our eyes off the chat for a minute, because we're showing you something wonderful. And then when we look back, we can scroll quickly and find the questions.
Awesome. The other thing that you might see a little bit different this week, because it's just Sandy, Carrie, Carol and I, is that when we start to sell, I'll try to do a solo screen so you can see exactly what we're selling. That allows whomever isn't selling to be able to answer your questions in the chat, and that other person has a full stage and you can concentrate on what they're doing. It really helps us out more, so we don't have I don't have to be like that. I can go I can't read the chat, which is what happens a lot. Yes,
Right.
I hope you get back in the craft room too. It's no fun when you can't be creative, that's for sure. All right, what else do we know? Anything? Are we ready to roll? Are there any questions?
I think we're ready to roll. Let's just check real quick. Any questions? I'll do that if you want to get ready to be on deck.
I'm going to move you over here. There you go.
I don't see any cues yet.
All right. Well, you're good to go.
All right. Okay. So for my first 5 and dime, I have for $5, I have blue chip stamp savings books, and they are completely full. So it's $5 for one. And some of them are, not glued in, and then you can actually pop them out and use them in other ephemera if you want. And these were a savings stamp book from, I think, about the 60s till the 80s. And they're more common in my neck of the woods in California, although they are still considered a vintage thing, and nobody's giving them away when I go to estate sales.
Those are cool.
So if you are interested in a blue chip book for $5, just put blue in the comments.
Can you hold that up?
Yeah.
A little bit. Oh my gosh. I've never seen one like that.
Yeah, they're really more of a West Coast thing.
Huh.
So there's lots of pages.
They're way more stylish than the green stamps of Iowa. I can tell you that right now.
And I have, let's see, I have 9 of them. So if more than one of you wants one, you
Oh,
can claim it.
and the little what? Okay, is that a chipmunk? Is that a?
Yeah, because it's a blue chip.
Oh, you're so smart.
You're gonna take me back to our golden crested
Yes, it's. I think
girls.
that word I was looking for was squidgy, but I don't say it like they say it, so I don't know. I could be wrong.
Like, is it
I think
European?
it's just this. I think it's just a slang term for
A squirrel?
a chip ground squirrel or ground squirrel. I think we didn't have anybody from the north to answer. Well, from Michigan or Minnesota, but hi.
Sierra, they were wet and stick in stamps, and because they're so old, some of them are coming away. And if you really wanted to use them out of the book, see how easy a lot of them are coming off. And if you really wanted to use them out of the book, you could take the page and take it out of the book and soak it, and they would come off the paper, and then you just have to let them dry.
I do that with all of my stamps that are stuck together, and I have yet to have any of them not be okay.
I didn't count the pages, but we can. Oh, I have a question from Lori. Favorite place to shop for thrifted items? We have a thrift store that was here in town, and it benefited the local women's shelter, and it closed in March, and it's coming back. I'm so excited because I was having to drive, next door neighbor town to go to a thrift store, and I'm so thrilled because I love the cause and I love their prices. And it was just, there was a hole where where that shop was.
That's awesome. You want me to go ahead and
Yeah, go ahead, because
okay. If you're
there's
interested in those and you're watching this, well, hello, Angela. Um, if you're watching that later, just let Carol know, and it'll be perfectly fine. Now, okay, I'm gonna hope that I can get close enough so you can see these. But if you've ever heard of Maggie Holmes or Amy Tangerine, and I'm not sure where they sold these, but I have a choice of these stamps. Now, I'll tell you what each one of them say. I love these. This is the only one that was used, and it looks like they just used it once and decided to never use it again. This one is an Amy Tangerine. This is option number one. I'll tell you what they say on them in a second. This is Amy Tangerine as well. It's got the wooden base, and they all have, can you see that? I should have brought a magnifying glass. A lot of times these were used for planners. I should have, well, no, I didn't want to use them. Let's see, I'm trying to get up there so you can see. Can you see what that says? You guys can probably see it better than I do, but it's all different sentiments of, did I say? No, I didn't write what the words are because apparently this is just your standard number. And what I liked about this, if I'm not mistaken, is it went back to 2000 and did it go back to 2012? Yeah, 2012, which I think is kind of nice because now if you buy them, they're a little bit more never used. So you can put in the word tangerine if you want one of these. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's cool. It's the large one. And then you just twist this and this moves. And this one I can actually read. Dream a little dream. You make me happy. Always and forever. Shine bright. These are really cute. And these are great in with little like labels that you don't have a lot of room to write or stamps to write small enough. Susan and Sandy, I see you both. This last one is the bright pink, and this one says today was ... There's love. Oh my. So let me do these again. Number one, I'll just start from the beginning. Light pink, and this says I can't read it. I'm telling you, I'm blind as a bat. Oh, laugh more. Hello there. You know, it would really help if you put it the right way to read it instead of upside down. That's good. So number one is the only one that's used. Okay, light pink. Number two is hot pink, and that is the one that says you are make time for. Number three is the wooden handle, and it says, I mean, it says a lot of things, but I'm just giving you a couple. It says the best. Angela needs glasses. On the list. Then we've got orange, and this one is the date stamp. And then the last one is the big kahuna that I read to you. All right. So let's see, Miss Susan Tangerine, you came in first. So tell me which ones you want. I'll go slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me take it out of my hand before I get all mixed up again. Okay. So Susan, let me put you in the Mucky Duck. That is our place, if you are new here, where you can win your grand prize at the end of the day. Susan, you are in the duck. You want number 2 as well. Awesome. Let's see.
Now, Sandy.
Awesome. So Sandy, I'm just writing this down. So just I'll look here in a second. Susan.
You have the choice of 3, 4, or 5, Sandy.
Yep. So we got wood, orange, or the big one, or a couple, or all 3. The big kahuna. It's all yours, Sandy. All right. And so these 2 are up for grabs. If anyone needs the date stamp or the wooden one that's hard for Angela to read. Sandy. All right. I'm going to put those aside. I'm going to switch it over to you, my dear. Here you go.
Okay. Now I have this set of 15 1970s. What are they called? Recipe cards. We're a pair today. You can't see and I can't speak. We're
great.
Now
we just need Carrie or Sandy who can't hear.
Yeah. Well, Carrie can't hear us, unfortunately.
That's true.
But it is national. Is it National Mushy Month or U.S. Mushy Month? But it's got a mushy on it. And they're blank on the back. They're current. And these are $5. And I only have the one. So if you want them, just put mushy in the comment.
I just hit mute. Ruby's over here with a bone the size, probably twice the size of her head. And she's having a good old time. So I apologize if you can hear it.
It's when you're glad you don't have wood floors.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, take it away, Angela.
All right, I have, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing and getting my next item out.
Oh, sorry.
But that's okay. That's okay. I have remember, I was cleaning my shelves. I did a tutorial on these DVD journals, and I kept one so I wouldn't forget, for prosperity, so I wouldn't forget how to make them. But I had this on display, and I decided it needed to go to a new home. So this is $10. The first person that puts in the word bingo, and I'll show it to you. And it's really a great thing if you want it to um, replicate it because it's great. They're great for happy meals,
It's
not happy
so
meals, happy.
cute.
So this pops out. What did I do with that? Did I do anything fun and special? Oh, yeah. And then it is decorated in there. I will never do that part again. Let me tell you, that took a long time. This is so that you can journal on it. And then this pops out of here and it's a mini journal. So if anybody's interested, it is $10 and it is all yours. And got all of the little chipboard pieces. This is a great thing to have for ephemera. And this is a great storage piece in general. Just a little tip. If you don't have a lot of room in your suitcase or when you're traveling in the car, these are great to hold ephemera or your supplies, your scissors or whatnot. So there we go. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Miss Carol. If somebody puts in the word bingo, I will be watching, and here you go.
All right. And then the next item I have are packs of library card catalogs, card catalog cards. That's a lot to say. They are random picked, multiple subjects, and each pack has 15 cards, and they are $5. And so you can put library in the chat if you'd like one. I also wanted to let you know, when Angela goes to put up her next item, I will put both her and my Ko-fi shops up in the chat, because anything that doesn't sell today, or most of the things that don't sell today, will end up in my Ko-fi shop if you change your mind later, or just don't need it now, but then you're like, hey, I think I saw her selling some of those. I'm going to go check her Ko-fi. So make sure you hit the little subscribe button for Ko-fi. It's I don't know if it's follow or heart, but
Veronica
then,
is in for library.
thank you, Veronica.
I'll write your name down, Veronica.
And yeah, so if you follow our little shop there, then you get a email notification when we put something new in the shop. Digitals, and we both have free things there from our last two live chats.
Hi, Becky. Becky also is in for library.
Thank you, Becky. Okay, Angela, I'll keep watching for libraries, and you go ahead and do your next.
You bet. All right. Well, the next thing that I have up for bid, I guess this cleaning thing just made me really efficient. But I had two little books, and those little books were in not so great of shape, but they were on my shelf, and I decided to make little journal card bundles. So this is an entire book. I know that it's kind of shocking, but I have two bundles. Oh, you probably want to know how much those are going to be. Let me see. They will be quick claim for $10. And I'll just show them to you. So there's the horse. Some of them I kept the little, but the book was just in, look at that, Sandy. The book was in horrible shape. The cover was bad. I wish I could have saved the cover too and did something with it, but there was no chance. So I just made it into something fun. And I have enough, look at that. Look at the squirrel. Or is it a chipmunk? Oh, I don't know. I don't
Right
know.
on its head.
Oh, this is then there's two more journal cards, I think, and then there's my goat. By the way, Amelia B's Crafting Adventures is here. Her name is Kathleen, and she wanted goats, and I said, "Are you going to get goats?" She moved to a new house, so I'm trying to encourage her just to get a couple goats. I love this one, the purple cow. So all you need to put in is the word farm if you are interested in one of these. So that was the first one. And the second one, I was able to save the cover. I'll show you. But it's itsy bitsy, teeny weeny. But these are great. These are great for gifts. They're great for making gift to put on a gift tag. You don't have to use them in junk journaling. And then they are backed. This was some, I think I got that cardstock from Temu, perhaps. I'm not sure. Look at the mice. These were hard not to keep.
Oh my goodness, they're so cute.
Yeah. I just could eat them up there. So, well, not like literally, like that sounds really bad.
Feeling a little cattish today.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I see you in there for Farm, Miss Sandy. And I got 2 more. Look at that bird. But this is one of those things that, you know, it had been sitting on the shelf. I knew I wanted to do a project with it at some point. And it had just not gotten done. So when after I was done cleaning, I put a few projects up there and made it happen. So Miss Sandy, you just let me know which one you want. Just say either large or small, or this is the larger pages, and then this other one is the smaller ones. And I will write you down. I figured so. I already had started writing your name under that one, but I didn't want to make an assumption. I'll put your name in the bucket in the Mucky Duck here in just 2 seconds. By the way, if you haven't been here and met Mucky, there he is. He's very cute. All right, Carol, you ready?
Yeah, and we've got Kara wants one of your small ones.
I got you, girl. Thank you,
Okay.
Kara. I'll put you in the bucket.
Yeah. All right. So I'm bringing these back from last week, just in case you weren't here and want to see them. These are not listed in my Ko-fi yet, but they will be. These are $10 sewing ephemera kits, and everything is vintage except for the garment tag that is attached to this.
I love those. Oh, I love those.
And I did have people contact me after the sale last week and purchase them. So if you're afraid you can't see them well on the camera and you want pictures, you can email me and you can see more detail if you need to. But they have let's see, one of the either rickrack or bias tape. They have a couple sewing notion cards. They have a vintage embroidery pattern, a couple of quilt squares, a couple of vintage button cards, some vintage crochet string yarn. It's a really fine yarn. I showed the yarn last time and I didn't pull it out again. And this cute little bag envelope that's embossed.
And those are considered $10, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you're interested in one of those, you can put sewing in the chat. And if you want to know what other colors I have and want to go through email to do this, it's fine as well.
These would be great for if you're playing along with the sewing challenge that Carrie is doing, and you and Phoebe. I think those would be great.
Yes.
They're super cute.
So one of the people who bought them as gifts for junk journaling friends. I thought that was sweet.
That's really smart. That's a really great idea. Cute. All right, you're gonna watch the comments?
Yes, I will. And I wanted to say that I still have 5 packs of the library cards if anybody else is interested. I didn't say how many I had.
Awesome. Let's see, I gotta put my name up here. Okay, Veronica, this is all for you, girl. So if you watched my haul videos, you noticed that I got a whole bunch of Happy Planner covers, and way too many, So I am bringing these $5 for a cover, and the cover is two pieces. You can have as many as you want. We've got the first one is, and all you have to do is type in the word happy. Glam is my jam. It's the first one. There's what the back looks like, and then this center are very, very pretty smooches. So there is that one. If you're one, this is a great way to actually create a really nice planner. You do not have to have the punch to make these. All you need to do is have your regular hole punch and a little bit of time to, what you do need is the discs because those didn't come with it. So this one is polka dot happy life. What's it got in the? I don't know. That one's kind of weird. Oh, somebody must have put words or stickers on it. So there's that one. And I see you, Miss Veronica. Let's see. Whoa. Are you guys still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. Everything went kind of, this is going to be hard to see. What does it say? Positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. And did you see that Miss Carol would like a library bundle?
All right. Thank you.
And just some polka dots. Awesome. Okay. So, Veronica, which one or ones would you like? You have as many as you wish. These would make, I mean, you could do so many journals with this or so many planners with this. They're versatile. And I'll just wait, and I was just showing you one more time so you could. Oops, did I miss the comment? All right, I only saw Veronica that was interested. Positive life, oh crud. Positive life. Okay, positive life, and the first one, glam is my jam. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to flip it over to you, Miss Carol. How's everybody doing? If you got questions, well, hello, Ariana. If you have a question or you just feel like playing along to win one of the valuable prizes, then hit that Q and type your question, and you will be good to go. All right, Miss Carol, here you go.
Now I have a bundle. This is 2 cat books. They are vintage books. Let me double check the date on this one. Of course, these are the 2 I didn't check, and it's in Roman numerals. So I can look that up and let you know as soon as I get done flipping through. So the starting bid for this will be $8, and you get both books. And you can start bidding at any time. Well,
I need to get that on there. How much did you start it at?
Sorry, $8 is the starting bid.
Sorry about that. I should have asked beforehand.
I'm sorry. It's going to be a little bit, a little more need to communicate today because we don't have our Carrie shouting out for us.
Our color commentary girl has left the building today.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is so cute. Do you know Susie Allen? Is she on here today?
This is 1974. And it's a nice big book with lots of kitty pictures in it.
I was putting a bundle of cat ephemera together. So if she pops on later on,
yeah,
and if these don't sell, that is so cute. Look at that one on the. Oh my god.
Oh, the baby's here.
Susan, thank you. Yes, I can certainly do that. I shouldn't be left unattended. Oh, that is so cute.
Right.
You said what year was that?
This one's 1974, and I'll look this one up real quick.
Oh my gosh, that book. That would be the perfect cover for my cat journal. I love it.
What color is your cat?
What?
What color is your cat?
Well, I don't know what kind she is, but she's white with, I think there's a name for it, a little stripedy, gray and black. And then she has like just a smidge of yellow, which would, be like the calico, but she's not a calico.
We have neighborhood cats that chase critters around our yard, and currently we don't have any cats of our own.
Oh,
After Gracie was gone. Okay, so this book, this one is 1965.
nice.
Okay. I'm going to scooch that aside and let you go, Angela.
All right, my dear. And by the way, ladies, that's why I had the banner up there, because I was trying to do two things at once. But I did get all of those of you who bought the library cards that and such into the Mucky Duck for the first or for the giveaway at the end too. Excuse me. All right. So the next thing I have up for bid, you guys like the bundles, and I do have antique bundles coming tonight, but what I have is starting at $8. These are from the 1940s. So they are large pages. When I had curated a bunch of one magazine and some photo albums that are coming later. And somebody did all the work for me, and they had taken these out of yet another magazine. So the starting bid is $8. You can start bidding at any time that you wish. So I had enough to make 5 bundles, and every single one of them has either a front or back cover. So I'm just going to show you the fronts of them, and then I'll show you one or maybe 2 of them if you are interested. But these are kind of my my go-to. I love cutting out all of the advertisements. This was already taken apart, so it was wonderful. But it's great for somebody who's beginning in any kind of paper crafting. This one's cool. This one was a little hard for me to not keep because of the Liberty Bell, and then you got the baked beans. Heinz baked beans. Does Heinz still make baked beans? I did not know they did. This one has a Coke ad in it. And then speaking of kitty cats, save your clothes. Gentle washing action. And then this was a cover with some Scott tissue on the back. So let me show you one of them specifically. You would think that by now I would have learned my lesson to not make these all pretty before I bring them to a sale, but I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. All right. So we got the Good Housekeeping. And if you guys have watched some of my tutorials, you know I use these a lot. I'll cut every single piece out. I'll use the whole page for a, look at that kitchen. For a pocket, for a page. I looked at a house when my kids were little, not like this, but in their basement, they had, it was a ranch style 50s built house, and they had remodeled it. It was all beautiful. But in the basement, they had kept, and I can't remember the brand name of them. I should know. Their original metal cabinets, which were in perfect condition, and the basement was huge, and they were pink. It was going to be my craft area. I believe there's about, because these came from that, there's about 10 pages. And these I just thought were really great, quick, easy bundles because no one has to feel bad about cutting up a magazine that they love. Somebody already did it for you. But they're all beautiful, like yummy, yummy, yummy. Hi, Janet K. Oh my gosh, what a, look at that. Ooh, you stick out in the back just like your mother. What in the world? Her mother took the hint and sent for Spencer Corsatir, who made a study of her figure. Well, I don't want anybody studying my figure. And I don't want to be wearing one of those things. That cracks me up. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's rude. But wouldn't that make a great journal card? Oh, funny. The one thing that's so much fun with reading these old magazines is just some of the way that they said things, some of their, how far we've come, right? All right, I'm not seeing any interest at the moment. I will have these. These will be something that will be uh, uploaded probably. I probably won't do this until next week onto my shop. I've got some things that I'm working on, so it might take me a little bit longer. But you can look for those soon. And Carol, are you ready to roll?
I am.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Okay, now I have another sewing bundle, and this is a vintage 1960s pattern, and the McCall's step-by-step sewing book. So I'll flip through this, and the starting bid is $8.
All right, well, you're making it really easy for me. I haven't even had to change the banner yet.
Well, I could do all the $8 ones first if you really want me to, but we'll switch it up a little. I love the cover on this because my mom totally would have worn that dress.
Oh my gosh, we're famous now. Sierra's watching us on TV. Hi, kids. Hi, boys. That's amazing. I can never say no to anything that has to do with sewing.
I
Anything.
know. I'm the same way, and that's why I have a lot. And let's see what the year was on this one, too. Oh, no, that's not. 1968.
Oh, nice.
And the pattern's from a similar era, although it does not have a date on it. I dated it based on the price.
And did you see that Becky did want another? She did put a little comment in there that she wanted another set of library cards, just so you know when after this.
I got you, Becky. Thank you, Angela.
No problem. I just didn't want you to miss it.
Yeah, I appreciate the help.
So one of the things that I'm most looking forward to, not that I'm not enjoying the 100-day challenge. I am loving it, but I'm really missing doing my Sewing Notion Sunday, because that was my, like, once a week or once every couple of weeks I would do something that had to do with sewing related things, and I haven't done it since I started that challenge, and oh, I love it. Those are great. And that's what an awesome deal. I mean, $8 and you're getting all of that. That's fantastic. That's a couple junk journals right there, in what you have in front of you.
Yeah.
At least. That's cool.
Susan says she's best friends with the mucky duck. At least that's the way I'm interpreting what she wrote.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
So, Sierra, if you have it on your television, and if you are going to want to bid, the best place for you guys, that's what I forgot to say. The best place for you to bid is on your phone or your iPad. So if you have that secondary, that's not going to lag quite as much. Which, hi, Terry. Okay, we got you covered, kiddo. Carol, can you bring that back for a second?
Absolutely.
It's Terry's first time here and she wants to bid. So Terry, all you need to do is just put in the number 8 in the comment and hit enter. And then we'll walk you through the rest so you can see how it rolls. So if you want to make sure that you're at the most, and while you do that, Terry, just hang tight and I'll explain for the leg with you guys. So if you are worried about being in a lag. First of all, look at the bottom of your screen to the right of where Carol is at, and there should be a red line, and it should be to um, the farthest to your right. That's going to be a good indication that you're at the right spot. But just in case, on occasion, refresh. And when you refresh, you go out of the live stream and then you come all the way back in. At which point, excuse me, you'll want to make sure that you're in all messages. So on the top, where all the comments are, it will say live chat. And below, instead of saying top messages, it should say all messages. Just go to the right where you see the little hamburger, the 3 little lines. Click on that and change the radio button to a all messages, and you'll be right in the right spot. And do that a few times throughout. All right, Terry. So Terry is in at 8. So we're looking for 9 or more. And Carol, if you want, you can go ahead and count it down. So what happens next, Terry, is Carol will count it down from 15 to 0. And you can continue to bid if you really, really, really want it. You don't want anyone to outbid you. You can put in your just in case, which is your reserve bid or the highest bid that you wish to pay for that. And we'll see how it goes. So there you go.
All right. This is a good one to practice on. I don't think you have a lot of competition. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Awesome. Okay, I got to get to my banner.
All right, Terry. Now you're going to want to email Angela and I. Our emails are on the screen when, oh, maybe not right now, but they pop up when our cameras are up. And so email us your shipping address, and if you have a PayPal email, send us that. And if you don't, just let us know what email you want us to contact you at. You don't have to have a PayPal in order to get an invoice paid.
Awesome. Okay. Wonderful. Well, let me see. All right. I have a lot of cabinet cards, and it's time for them to go somewhere else. I'm starting the bid at $18, and that's for all of them. So you're getting a screaming good clearance starting price tonight. So I'm just going to show you, you're getting this entire stack starting at $18. We've got Warren. He's coming up first. A very astute young man. But the Arlington Connaught Marinette. I don't know what that is. The town, the photographer. So there is one. So you get Warren. He's coming home with you. You get I'm so happy to be here. Family. Just look at him. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but I just do. And she's like, oh yeah, well you're cranky and I've had it with you, lady or mister. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have this beautiful couple. Ivan and Bertha Woody. Yes, Warren the engineer. You remember, isn't that gorgeous? Very handsome. From Tyler Studio in Newton, Iowa. And then look at this, Smarty McSmarterson. He's just a one-pager. And then we have this cutie patootie. I think the families are coming up. Yep, families are next. But you're getting all of these starting at $18. So, and if you want to bid, you just put in the number 18 and then we go from there. That one's really beautiful. Then we have this family. Now, she may need to have a conversation with her hairdresser, this young lady. I don't know what's up with that, but she's got one big old curl. But interestingly, I guess that's probably the mom and the dad. But it almost looks like the mom and 3 children. I don't know. Oh, wait, it says on the back. Dear sister, Jim's, love to you and family. Oh, it says Eva and children. So maybe she didn't have a husband. And look at her. She cracks me up too. Now, this is Uncle Thomas Lloyd and his wife, but her wife doesn't have a name, and son Everett. They were in Kansas somewhere. It says. But she's like, oh, I'm so worn out. I'm working in the fields in Kansas. Calgon, take me away. Oh, I love these. I just found a couple cabinet card projects that I did, and this is more. I would say this is like from the 50s. Cute little family. Cute little family. All right, so I don't see any interest at the moment. We're going to keep this moving, but if anybody's interested in all of those, the starting bid was $18, which is a steal. And there's a lot of things that you can do with those. Lots of fun you can have. All right, Miss Carol, here you go.
Okie dokie. This is a pick one. The starting bid will be $4. These are all, the covers are each different because they were published in different years. So this one was published in 1953. The blue purple one was published in 1957, and the yellow one was published in 1964. But inside, the pages are all the same. And it is the cutest food. All throughout the recipe book, the little images are absolutely adorable. They all have faces.
Oh my God, they're all anthropomorphic.
Yes. And they're so cute.
Oh my gosh. That's unique. I've never seen anything like that one.
Yeah. I just showed these in my thrifty haul this morning on YouTube. I sat on the sidewalk and went through. A lady was selling her collection, and thank you, Veronica. And so I sat on her sidewalk for quite a long time trying to find the good ones.
Yeah. We've got Susan in at 4 Veronica in at 4 looking for 5 or more. And Veronica's in at 5. Oh, it is the first day of fall, isn't it? You know, I watched your video today. I must have been multitasking because I didn't see that particular one. That's
Well,
cute.
I had several of the pamphlets, and so I didn't flip through them. I only showed like 1 or 2 pages from each one.
Well, I was feeling like a horrible friend for not paying attention to your video. I was like, I do not remember seeing that. Oh,
It went by really quick.
that's awesome. All right,
then,
so Susan is in at 6 looking for 7 or more. And whenever you're ready, you just let me know, or you just go for it.
yeah.
I'm here
Okay.
for you.
Let's count it
And
down.
by the way, we are waiting for Sandy, who is our bid ender. So she is the authority on all bid ending. And as soon as she hits the bid end, then I'll pop it on the screen.
All right. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
And awesome.
Bid end.
And we're just waiting for Sandy to come in, and I'll pop that on the screen. Oh my goodness, it's been a day, friends. I'm telling you. All right, so we got the bid end from Miss Sandy and Kara. You are first up, so let us know which one or ones you want, and then Susan Fleming, you're up next.
So again, the black one is 1953, the purple one is 57, and the yellow one is 1964.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Kara, Susan. Kara wants the black one. All right, I'm
Okay.
giving your name in Mucky Duck. Then Susan wants the blue one. I got you both in the duck. And then Veronica, would you like the yellow one? So we'll just wait for Miss Veronica. Yes, she would. All right.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Perfect. Well, I have something kind of unique, and I realized I just found the video when I did this. I don't know why. I was looking for something else. Where I bought or hauled these. But if you know, you know. I have I just love vintage wallpaper of any kind. Okay, now I can go back on screen because I know I was trying to click on all those things and put stuff in the Mucky Duck, and I'm only one person. That's what I always used to say when I'd get fed up when the kids would be like, "Mom, Mommy." And so I had a chance to get some vintage trims, and you might have seen them on the preview. But I've actually used these. I've made digitals, and I've used them a lot in my digitals, and I'm hoping I can do some other things in the future. But I do not need all of them. So these are starting at $12, but you are getting the entire roll in its original package. If you, like me, are in love with vintage.
Oh, those are so gorgeous. And
Uh-huh.
I love those trims brand. When you look at them, you can actually see how it's printed in layers, like with different templating. It's got such dimension. They're so cool.
Yeah, they are absolutely stunning. Hey, traveling button, Sarah is joining us in the house too. Awesome. Yeah, these are. I mean, and there's personally, I haven't done it, but I thought it would be cool because there's two sizes. So this, and I have other designs, but I just brought 3 this week. So this is the larger design. I'll just hold it up to the other one. But I think that they would be neat to somehow frame just like, the entire design, and then, like trade it out for other designs. So the next one, this is Chem Decorator. And this box is in wonderful condition. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Now this is more, is it Carol? Carol, are these your colors that you want for your kitchen? You probably have enough to do something. I think she wanted blue, but Carol, the other Carol.
Lily Rose Blue, Carol.
Yeah. So this one is, I mean, I've used these in journals. I've wrapped gifts with them. They're amazing. Amazing. Let me tell you how long, wide, they are 2 inches tall. And this one is 3 inches tall. This one's really pretty. And then the last one, I know those of you who love flowers are going to be like, uh-huh. This one is the same. It's 2 inches tall. It's kind of more viney, but.
Oh, yeah.
And What?
Are they grapes?
I believe they are.
Yeah.
I thought it had flowers on it, but I was wrong. But the colors are just gorgeous. And for having these for so long, unwrapped, untouched in the box, they came in a case. So it wasn't just one. They'd never been opened. That was cool. I mean, some of them had been opened, but
Do those
so
have
I don't know.
do they have dates on them? Because I think those trims were from the 30s and 40s.
Well,
That brand.
well, you probably know. Let me see. Let me see. Gosh, the boxes looked awfully good to be from. Well, they very well could have been. If they never.
Well, and they
Okay,
usually came in a larger box with the smaller box inside, and so that's why the smaller boxes stay looking so nice.
they did. How do you know so much about these?
Because I have some that I hoard and love.
I know that, but that's what I was like. Okay, I've had these for over a year, and I have not busted these out to share with my friends, because they're pretty unique. I'm looking and looking for a date, and I see nothing. I see the patents. I see the printed in the USA, made in the USA, store in a dry place. Somebody followed the rules. That was awesome. Dip into water and apply. I thought there was some blue in there. Look at me. I'm coming over to redecorate your house there, Carol. Yeah, these are pretty special. And I did think about putting them in my shop, and I thought I'm going to bring them here first because this is 12 feet full of love right here. I mean, it's a lot of um, vintage goodness. And at some point, I have to say, okay, I have captured it so that I can, you know, have them forever in digital form, but I need to let some of them go. Oh, maybe this one. I've been looking again to see if there's a date. The scary thing is, Carol, I probably have enough stuff to decorate your whole room in the vintage kitchen that you have dreamed of. That's what's really scary. All right, I'm going to put those aside. They will be up in my shop if anybody is interested in the future. All right, back to you, Miss Carol.
All right, and I just have to show you. Mine stays right within reach. It sits on the shelf right in front of me because I love using it so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're phenomenal.
All right. I have two very old books. Now, these are both from the 20s and they are a little loved. This one has some water marks on the cover. They are good, well bound, still not falling apart. This one is a collection of Harvard plays.
You said
And
that's 8?
yes, this is a start bid of 8.
Got it.
And it is a pick one. So this one is from 1924. They do not smell. They're not mildewy. And there aren't illustrations in these. These are just amazing paper. And the two books are from a similar time period, but have very different paper. So this has the hand torn edges, and it's very pulpy. Is that a word for describing
Yeah.
book
Yep.
paper?
You're
It's got
correct.
boxing. It has some like marks in it from the person who actually learned the script. And they're just really lovely pages. And then this one is a cookbook from 1925. And this has the really soft, slick pages. They're not shiny, they're just really soft and beautiful.
I love I don't know why. I love those slicky pages. Susan is in at 8, so we're looking for 9 or more. And I know you're showing this right now, but Susan also asked, what do you use your wallpaper trims for?
I like to use them for belly bands and pockets, and then just trims on the edge of paper, edge of the page.
I answered her in text and or in the chat, and I didn't say anything to you, and you said exactly what I wrote.
Yes,
Oh,
we are too much alike in so many ways.
oh my goodness.
Oh, look, it's a recipe for scripture cake. Where you
Oh
look
my
up
gosh.
you look up the ingredients are listed in the psalm, and so you have to look up the verse to figure out what the what the
That's kind of cool though.
ingredient. Yeah, it
Mhm.
is. Oh, I love marshmallow recipes. I remember I had an aunt who gave me her home ec handwritten notebook from the 1930s, and there was a recipe for marshmallows, and I'm like, you don't make marshmallows with a recipe, you buy them in a bag.
Oh my gosh. But they're mellow marshmallows.
Yes. So anyway, showing you those.
Awesome.
And
And you do have Susan in at 8. So,
okay, I'm going to count it down. I almost started at 8. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
awesome.
Thank you,
My
Susan.
mucky is getting a little full. I got too big of papers this time to. All right. And it looks like, Susan, it is yours for $8.
So
Well,
which would you
unless
like?
Sandy tells me, look at me. I'm not supposed to be saying anything till Sandy tells me it.
Oh, she would like both. Thank you very much, Susan. They are both
Awesome.
yours.
Congratulations, Susan. All right. Do you want to do, let's just do these. So the other day, my prompt for the 100-day challenge around the house was cookie cutters. And so I made tassels. So if you want one of these, you can have 1, 2, or 3 of these. And they are a quick claim. So I'll give you a word, number, letter, whatever I decide. And they're yours for $10. So the tassels, I don't know, it's hard to see from here. All right, well, let me go up here. So they've got, this is all autumnal kind of stuff. This one is a um, lone earring with feathers on it. There is a milk pog. We've got a few dangles. I'll show you all the dangly bits first. Dangly bits. There's some beads. But then the cookie cutters are on the end. So I punched a hole in some of them and thread it through. Some of them I simply just wrapped around. So if you wanted to get this and you want to make cookies, you could do that too. But I met my challenge that day. So $10 tassels for your journals. That's the first one. We'll just call that one orange. We'll call this one red. Very similar. And this one has blingy ones on it. This one has an apple. And what do we got here? And a pumpkin. And you know what? And a leaf. I had been looking for these forever. These little baby one cookie cutter sets are hard to find. There's some of those. And I actually was going to make these way before I did this challenge, but I could never find them. So there's all of those dangles. And then you know that this one is my favorite. So we got the mushy.
Oh, those are so cute.
And there is a mushroom on here, which I discovered at the very end. I thought it was Noah's Ark with a bunch of animals because they were with animals. Then I turned it upside down. I'm like, that's a mushroom. It was fate, an acorn, and a maple leaf. Oh, this one I just love. And then there's another dangle with the mushroom mushies on it. And there's a Tim Holtz key. Every one of them has a Tim Holtz key. I guess I just didn't show you the rest of them. What else? What else? What else? Is there anything else on there? And then that little dangle. Oh, come on. Hold on, little man. There you go. Oh, that's a ladybug. I have it backwards. Let me There we go. So there you go. $10. First person that puts in the word, I was going to say autumnal, but that would be dumb. Fall. Can take home 1, 2, or 3 of these beauties. I'm sure you're. Whoa! I'm sure you're probably glad I didn't put supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. My comments just froze for a minute. So, all right, I'm going to turn it back over to you. I can watch because I'm going to have to refresh this really quick. Okay, there you go, hon.
All righty. Now I have a pick. This is also a pick one. The starting bid on these is going to be $12. So I gotta have Angela change it for
You
me.
got it. I'm on it.
Okay.
It's
This
starting
one,
bid though, right?
starting bid is 12.
Gotcha.
Did I say 12? Okay. These are stamp stock books. And this one is from the 1970s. It has been used a little, but it's in really good condition. These are just little pieces of paper that they were storing some kind of something in here by date. And so I just left them in because I think they just pull right out. But I thought they're kind of cool handwriting. And of course I can't get it right now on camera. I don't want to pull the thing open, but see, they just slip out. But they hold your stamps and other ephemera. So I will show you really quick how I use mine in case you need some inspiration. So this is how I hold the stamps. And some people organize them by actually the place if you're doing that, or just put them in rainbow order so you can find the color you need when you're collaging. And then I use another
Do you
one.
have Do you have one full that you can show us? Because that was the impressive thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that one's full of stamps, and this one is full of my words and sentiments. And this one is very similar.
You're welcome, Sarah Lee.
Okay.
Now, are these newer, or were they older that have been around for a while? And I'm
This one,
asking.
yeah, this one's from the 70s. This one is an antique.
Okay.
And I can't, it's got a something scuffed the top here. This one has these lovely golden aged glassine pages. And then look at the slots on this one. They're divided and they have more per page.
That's awesome. Susan wanted to know how many pages do they have?
Okay. This one has front and back 6 pages. So 12 sides with the slots. And this one has also 6 pages front and back. And then the antique one also has a couple of these little tip-ins at the back with a few more.
Wow,
And then
that's a lot.
the glassine is over those.
So I have bought postage books like that with stamps in it. And then there was a whole bunch of extra pages. Mine were like a 3-ring binder, newer, not so old.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that somebody did it for me, because there's no way I'd probably put mine all in there. I oftentimes pick up stamps and they're like in a shoebox.
Right. Well, I don't have room for a shoebox on my desk, honestly.
Right.
And
That's what I'm saying.
so I love just having, I can just reach up here and knock my paint over and grab my stamp book and go, okay, I need a stamp for with a bird on it or something, and I just organize it. So I stuff them pretty full.
Yeah, they look great. It's awesome though. This would be perfect, Sierra. This would be a perfect sorting job for your children. Teach them colors, teach them numbers and organization. But gosh, I oftentimes think, oh, I wish my kids were little. I'd have them do this little task. We have Veronica in at 12.
Awesome. Any other questions? We have Jennifer in at 14.
Awesome. Hi, Jennifer.
And this is a pick one. I think I said that.
Yep. All right.
I'll go ahead and start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in.
All right.
Okay, we'll wait for Miss Sandy.
And bid in. So it looks like, well, I'm waiting for Sandy. I'm not going to say.
He gets so excited.
Well, and oftentimes it will look different from us than it does for her. So we gotta. All right, Jennifer, they are yours at $18. I'll put your name in the mucky duck.
All right, Jennifer, do you want one or both?
And then it looks like Veronica is next at 15 if she does not want both. Confirm that with me, Sandy, just in case.
All right, she wants both of them. Thank you.
All right, congratulations. All right, well, we're going to do another batch of bundles, of antique bundles. So they're just like last week. You have a vintage or antique books that then have all of it. You have ledger paper, a purchase agreement, blank ledger. You have written ledger. Another cash balance. Then you've got all of the small pages, but different than last week. I've also added in, because there's one that this is vintage, it's not antique. This is the Field Guide to Western Birds, and it has the ruler on the back. So imagine you were out in the wild, and I'm assuming that you could measure with it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. But I'm like, what? Like, how are you going to get that close to a bird to be measuring? Maybe the bird nest. I don't know, but that's what they all have them on that. But in addition to that, the inside on this one has the birds. And then I popped in just a couple of extra things. It's got everything that last week's bundle had in it. And I actually maybe a couple more things, but then there's all of these antique and vintage pages. Isn't that neat, Tara? And then I popped in just a little piece of ephemera that I made, and then another just a book page that I thought kind of complemented this as well, just to go with it. But those are starting at $10. I have 3 of them. I'll show you. I won't show you all the papers of the other 2, but I will show you because they're pretty much all the same. But I will show you the books because those are kind of cool. All right, so that was the bird. Then we got the flutterbies. And in this one, this one does not have butterflies in the inside, but it has a bigger antique book pocket. And then we just made these the other day with the wrapping paper and the Mod Podge. So that is that one. What did I put in the other one? I love these little books. And as you can tell, I had taken them apart because I was going to use them, and then I never did. And then this is the last one. This one's big. So this is actually 11 by 9. And look at this. It's got strawberries. It's got mice. It's got little fishies. Super, super cute. And what did I put in this one for your fun pleasure? Oh, a little kind of shabby chic tag with another tag inside of it. And then there is a vintage book page piece as well. These are fabulous little pieces that I mean, they're really fun to craft with. So, all right, we've got Susan in at 10. We're looking for 11 or more. And I'm going to start counting it down so we can just keep this going. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, red chunks. It's falling apart. Once again, one of these days I will learn not to make it pretty before I come to these sales. But it might be not in my lifetime that I learn my lesson. Oh, gosh. What number was I at? I'm just going to go with 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. And who we got? We got some good stuff coming up. If I didn't check today because I was really busy, but did anybody see my short? Did it come up? I don't know. And we got Wilhelmina's bid end. So Sandy, it will let us know who wins. And we'll go from there.
I just want to take a minute to remind you that we have a couple of extra drawings today.
Oh, we need to do one of those after this too.
Yeah. So the way you get entered in the drawing is you put a capital Q in the comments and you ask a question, and it doesn't have to be a question just to Angela or I, or you could ask Sandy a question and the moderator, you could ask one of your fellow chatters a question, or Angela and I are obviously here to verbally answer questions. So if you haven't asked a question and put a Q in yet, that's what gets you entered into the contest.
Okay, so I just need to thank you very much for that. Okay, so I see the bid end, and then on your end, Sandy, you have did Woodland Inspired bid? Okay, so you have Jennifer and then Susan. So Jennifer, are you wanting birds, butterflies, or the large book? Don't forget to refresh just to make sure you're in the most
Current
current
comments.
spot. So I'll wait for Jennifer, and then I believe that she said Susan was next.
Yeah, what you're hearing, if you're having any kind of lag, what you're hearing was said moments before, but it's just getting to you if you have a lag. So it's hard to judge, which is why we leave it to Sandy, because she sees the comments come in real time in order.
Yeah, and thank you for Sandy for that. We appreciate it. Birds and butterflies. Okay, Miss Susan, do you want the large animals and other oddities? You let me know. Let's see. I need to. Jen, and then got to get you in the mucky duck. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up and turn it over to you. Okay. And then when you're done, let's do a giveaway. Okay.
All righty.
All right.
All right. I have 2 stamps, and the starting bid is going to be $4. They are both window templates, and they are used but in great shape still. So the starting bid will be $4. They are pretty big. Let me grab a ruler really quick. They are 5 by 4. I think they're both the same size. Yes. So we have Veronica in at 4, looking for 5.
Let me get your comment up there. All right. Looking
I
for
know.
5 more. There you go.
Susan Jennifer's offering to swap if you want to.
Oh, that was sweet.
Oh, Sarah Lee asked a question, Angela.
Yes, I had it up there. She asked about
Oh,
and I
did you
forgot.
answer while I was not paying attention?
I did, and I took it down for Miss Veronica, but she asked what my favorite color of vintage wallpaper is. And I would say I have two because I like the very kind of soft, pastel-y, shabby colors, but I also like the very 50s bright primary colors too.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Okay, I'm going to count down 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hi, Sarah, New England Junk Journals, just arriving. Oh, isn't that nice of you to feed your parents?
We got such awesome, awesome people. I need to stall a little bit because I got to fix this.
All right, shall I put something else up then?
No, just talk amongst yourselves for just 2
Okay.
seconds. It's only going to take me a second.
All right.
I just don't want to screw it up.
Okay, this is your last chance to get your Q questions in to get in the drawing. So help me stall by giving me a question.
You can even put in a bad dad joke.
That's not a question. Well,
It could be.
it's got a punchline, right?
Yeah, it could be like, why did the chicken cross the road? That's a question. I don't know. Ooh, that's a good one, Sierra. The least cut favorite colors to craft with. For everyone to answer. Ooh, I can tell you right off the top of my head. I don't like burgundy. Like I don't like I love fall, one of my favorite times of the year. I don't like to craft with it.
I don't know. I don't really do much just plain black and white stuff. I tend to do pretty colorful, but a lot of my journaling is 70s, 80s, and they didn't really do neutrals in the 70s and 80s.
Right. Okay, put your cues in. And if you want for that one, you can put in like cue yellow so that, if you don't have a question this time, we're full of fun and flexible. We just want somebody to win. All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw for it. So I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. And all right, we're going to draw. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Now you'll get another chance to win as well because we'll do one more. And we didn't say who's doing this giveaway. Is that you or Sandy? Sarah Lee Coleman, you are the winner. Can you not see that?
Nope. Couldn't see the generator.
Oh, well, hopefully it'll come up because I thought it was great. It was wonderful. Oh my goodness. Now you're seeing my live sale tracking, that's not what you're supposed to see. I want to get up there. I want to get it up there so Sarah can be recognized as she should. It said it was sharing.
Yeah, and I even turned my camera off.
Funny. Look at, there she is. The only thing you didn't see, Sarah Lee, was all the confetti that was flying away. Do you know, it's probably not a bad idea. If Sandy, you can remind me in like, let's say 2 more rounds and do one more. So we kind of stay on track. Does that sound good?
Sure. And you want to pick which one of us is doing the prize since you don't know what they are really, Angela?
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay. Sarah Lee, you have won a 1968. Oh, I have my camera off. Campbell's Vintage Cookbook
Oh, that's cute.
with all the darling little illustrations. I love using these for memory keeping journals. I take about 2/3 of the papers out to use for little ephemera pieces, and then I just journal right over the pages as an altered book.
That's awesome. Speaking of Campbell's soup, on a totally different, not junk journal related topic, if you know anybody who's into collecting the Campbell Soup Kids kind of stuff, I have a couple things that I was going to put up in my shop, but it's from the Olympics and it's this whole thing. It still has, it's not from, I don't know what year, 2002 or something like that. I think it still has the goldfish in the pack. Like it's new old stock, but it's in there. And I'm like, it's so cute, but I thought I might know somebody who loved all the Campbell stuff. I think there's like a tray and all kinds of cute stuff. But that Campbell's, any of their cookbooks are, if you find one of those, amazing. Dale, really? How come I didn't know this about her? Good to know. Spread the words, Sarah. All right, my next item. Let me see. All right, I have, speaking of, I say, oh, I don't like to craft with fall colors. I just brought 2 fall tassels, and now I have a fall, I'm going to call this fall and Halloween. I do have some Halloween related books to go with this little theme tonight, but this is an entire bundle, all fall related. I will open this up if you are the winner of this item. It might not come as, it will be more pretty wrapped than this because it's bursting at the seams. So hang with me. So what was the question? What did Teresa say? Did somebody guess the joke? I'm not very good at those. I usually ignore my husband when he tells me the stupid.
Why did the elephant sit on the marshmallow?
Oh.
He didn't want to fall in the hot chocolate.
That's better than I could have done. I'm not good at the jokes. How come I can't find this on my list? Oh, there it is. Oh, well, this is going to be a quick claim. Isn't it? No, it's not. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to make sure I put that in my mental mind cap. My mind cap. All right, starting bid is $18. Oh boy, it's been a day. All right, let me just show you what all is in here. So let me start with the big stuff first. So you're getting the Thanksgiving Ideals magazine. There was a couple other pieces that I put in with it from, well, I don't know, when I was curating this. Oh, you got some. It seemed like it needed to go in there, so that's where I put it. Oh, this is why. It's from an old magazine. I wonder if it says which one. I don't know, but that's in there as well. So look at this. You got the fall. So you're getting a Thanksgiving Ideals. And oh my goodness, look at that. Pumpkins. What year is this from, I wonder? I didn't think this was as old as some of them I've had in the past. This is from 2005. That. All right. So you like that?
Yeah, I love Ideals.
I do too. And I use every single page. This is just a fun bundle of goodies. We got a mummy, some stickers. This is a reproduction. Whoops, nope, upside down. Antique postcard. Wow, if I could find that in the real one in the wild. I'd be a happy person. Some just little stickers that are in there. What else? I put this together last year, but it was too close to Halloween, so I didn't put it in my shop. I didn't bring it to a sale. Look at this. There's a whole bunch of these. These are from I think they might be Mary Engelbrett. I don't know. I love those too. But there's a whole pile of Mary Engelbrett stuff in here. All autumn. These are from Child's Digest. So there's a whole stack of fall. It's all fall pages. This is fun. See, now this makes me actually want to. There's some pages. Oh, this is Mickey, and this is, I don't know. There's Peter Pumpkin Eater. There is The Search for Pumpkins. So every time I would go through a magazine, anything that I found that was related to a theme, then I would take it and put it together. But I'm also a sucker for children's books and such. And there is an entire highlights magazine as well. Look at this. Herky's Puzzles. The Mole Maze, not to be mistaken with the Chipmunk. Oh, look at this guy. My father is a sculptor. Oh, yeah, he's a dude. Look at him. Mud chops and all. Oh, my goodness. That's hilarious. Okay, then there is the highlights from October 1971. So it is chocked full of fun as well, including some horse pictures and some vintage wallpaper that I added in there as well. Danny and the Palomino. I had a horse that I showed that was a Palomino. His name was Chick. Why? I don't know.
Chick? Like,
yeah, somebody named him before I had him. But yeah, he had a long name, but that was a short name. All right. And then Antonio Vivaldi, also one of my favorites. If you like music, there's a story about him in there. And then the last thing that is in there is a whole bunch of 12 by 12. Oh, wait, I forgot the turkey. This is the turkey. These are, if you ever see those, Carol, help me out because it's escaping me.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yellow.
Trichim.
The what?
Trichim, the paint embroidery. Yeah.
Well, in the little yellow and blue, what are they called? The little.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The Aunt Mary's pattern. Sorry.
Thank you, Aunt Mary. Yes, this is what, when you put something on there before you embroidery, that's what it looks like. And somebody had done it, and then they didn't do any embroidery, so you're getting a turkey. Speaking of which, I have a whole family of turkeys, ceramic turkeys, and I was going to put them out and then sell them. Maybe before Thanksgiving, do a little tour. Turkeys have flown the flock. They're gone. There's a whole stack. I won't go through it all, but we have a whole bunch of, this is Simple Stories paper. It's really pretty. It's all very, very cool. Vintage-esque paper. But that is $18 if anyone is interested. I'm going to turn it over to you, my dear.
All right. We have Meg in the house, and she's asking about the cues because she just came in. Meg, it's put cue and ask a question because we're going to be drawing for a prize from Wilhelmina, Miss Sandy. And so people were grasping for straws for a question, so they were asking dad joke questions.
There you go. And you know what? Since Meg is asking, why didn't Bob eat the apple?
Oh, put a Q in front of it. So
she did. She got it. She got it. Because it was Adam's apple. Oh, Meg, you're so funny. So, okay, let's just take a time out before you start, because this is too beautiful right here that we're looking at. So we'll just look at this while I talk. I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert, but all 25 of you who are on here need to know this ahead of everybody else. Because Carol and I just got confirmation that we know who our October guest is going to be for our craft and chat for the Traveling Crafter and Friends. And see, this is why you come here first. You hear it, the tea first on the channel when at our live sales. And we are really excited to announce that Meg Wilson, the Chasing
Woo!
Retro Woman, is going to be our guest for October on October 21st, which is a Saturday. So mark your calendars. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and put that notification bell on so you don't miss it. All right, I'm done talking now, Carol.
Oh, well, that was good news and exciting news. So
Yes.
these are a company purchased and recopyrighted. Is that a word? Recopyright? I don't know. Didn't sound right.
Reproduced, or is it, did they
Yeah,
do a new copyright?
yeah, they did a new copyright and they reprinted these vintage books from all the way from 1910 to 1938. And this will be a pick one. My starting bid is at $4, and I'll flip through really quickly. But this is Red Riding Hood. She is originally, the drawings were from 1910. And then these were republished in the mid 2000s. And I'm
Those are
sorry
great.
about the glare, but they're absolutely adorable.
See, that kind of looks like the Campbell Soup little girl.
It does.
Hey,
Or,
Julie.
yeah, I think I have some paper dolls that look like her too.
Mm,
Or the, is it
Dolly Dingle.
Dolly Dingle? Yeah, she kind of
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of that too, huh? Oh, look at the mama. She's got a bonnet. That's, I can't find the words
Oh my
today.
gosh, Mother
Then
Goose.
we have Mother Goose. And this one is from, the images are from 1916. Oh my gosh. Her walking it with the little rope.
Oh my goodness. So pretty. Oh, look at that. Yep. That's gorgeous. Jen's got it down. She's like, Q, is this for one book? Yes, it is for one book, Jen.
Yeah, you're going to pick one.
Jen is me, you, and Todd, too, if anyone else was wondering. I got to help you guys out, too.
Okay, next we have Town Mouse and Country Mouse. And
Oh,
this is from 19 the 19 sometime between the 20s and 30s, and then it was republished in 1942. And Ethel Hayes is the artist, and she did this all in kind of a, what do you call it, flapper style
oh my goodness.
from the 20s. Look at the
Those
pop.
images are gorgeous.
Yeah, and these are like new. They have barely ever been opened.
You know I'm a sucker for the little mice. Oh,
So's the cat.
yeah, so does the cat. Hi, Kay.
And then we have the three bears, which I think these are the most adorable three bears I've ever seen.
They are cute.
And this one is from 1928 and then republished in the mid 2000s. We have our Goldilocks. Look at the little bears.
Aw.
She's tasting the.
Those are so cute.
I feel like
And
it's
really,
story
truly,
hour.
yeah, and for the price, and because they are reproductions, you don't feel bad taking them apart. So, and
Absolutely not.
right, I mean, otherwise you'd be scanning them and you'd never get the perfect colors. But that's
Right.
wonderful. We got Veronica in at $4 today.
And then we have the Three Little Pigs is our last one, and this one's from 1938.
All right, we're looking for 5 or more, and Veronica is on the board. Oh my gosh, I just sounded like Family Feud. What is wrong with me? Oh,
Look at this.
I just feel like we should have story time, and
I know.
everybody get your hot cocoa.
The pig's rolling in the butter churn after the wolf. Well, he gets away in this one.
There
So
you go.
it's a very kind fairy tale.
Okay, the bid is at 5. We're looking for 6 or more. Well, Veronica, you better find out if she has that original Town Mouse book. That would be awesome.
Yeah, of the Ethel Hayes. Okay, we're at, the bid is currently at 5. We're looking for 6. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Awesome. We're just waiting for Miss Sandy.
And I am going to do this.
That's a good idea. I still can't find my letters.
Oh, piggies can't quite fit on.
So it looks like we are so it's Jen, yeah. Jen, me too. Me, you, and Todd too. And then Veronica at 4. So Jen, which one or ones do you want? Can I have 2, please? The first one and the 3 bears. So number 1 and 4.
1 and 4. Okay.
And then Veronica, it's up to you. You have 2, 3, and 5 left. No, it's upside down. We're just trying to trick you, Veronica. And also, Veronica, she would like number 3. Could you answer me about the Rolodex? Do you, if you want that with your package, if you just want the cards, if you want the holder too, just let me know, and I'll do whatever you want. All right, I have some books. I do have some books. Let's see. We have 3 books to choose from. And we're going to start with, and I probably need to put how much we're starting the bid at. $8. All right. So the first one up for grabs, we're going to go from seasons backwards, but this one I absolutely love. Now I have a summer one, I think a beach one, and I have a country one that I'm making journals. Actually, I'm making journal toppers out of the cover. But I decided that I would part with the Winter Bopsy twins. Now, if you are aware, you probably know that there's not a lot of photos inside of here. So, but there is really cool end papers and, okay. Oh, that's a cool thing. And then I like this too because it's pink on the edge. But I was going to look and see. I'll show you, like, there are images in here. There's just not a lot. But like those are super, super cute. And then there's some black and whites. But you know, I always like to do the crunch test to see. I don't know where there was just a horse in here. Where'd he go? I couldn't find him. But these papers are very nice and very heavy. So there's, this one is winter-esque. And then I have Gus Was a Friendly Ghost. Now I thought about putting these on in my shop because they are a little more sought after. But I decided to bring them here first. So, you know, if they don't sell, then I will do that. But this is from, it's by Jane Thayer. If you are my age or Carol's age, you probably remember this book. But it was originally 1961 and then reissued in 62. And I don't think this is 1962, but it was the Weekly Reader book club. And I read this book. I probably got it at the Weekly Reader book club. Now they plan those things. They have a whole book fair, and they plan like what do you call that? Conferences and stuff around when they do that. So you're out of luck. You're going to buy like a dozen books by the time you leave. So it's ridiculous. And then this one is the one that's really kind of special to me. I also read this, and we had this book at home. It's Arthur's Halloween Costume. And if you have ever read any Arthur books, you know that the images are so adorable. And this guy, he's something. So cute. See, Veronica, I'm telling you, it's a great story. Boy, you smell like a skunk. No, I don't. It's this rug. I think some tuna fish spilled on it. Uh-huh, right. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Those are so stinking cute. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and good night, Miss Kara.
Bye, Kara. Thanks for coming. Oh, Veronica still has hers from the book club. That's amazing.
I know. Hey, Carol, when you get a second, can you check your chat on StreamYard?
Sure.
Okay. I just want to see it, make sure. Bye, Kara. Susan, it is yours, Miss Susan. And so just tell me which one or ones you want. And I'll put you in the mucky duck. I knew you were going to say that. I read your mind, Miss Susan. It's super, super cute. So I'm bringing a bit of winter to you in Florida today. Awesome. All right, Susan. Put it in your pile. Okay. Sorry about that, Carol. Oh, right here. I don't do Halloween either, as far as like journals. But man, those remind me of growing up, nostalgia.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I thought you were. I'm like, okay. What's
All
the
right.
problem, Carol?
Okay. The bid for these two items. This is I'm whacking my light. This is a bundle, so you're gonna get both the Vogue pattern, which does not have a date on it. The last patterns I had were all 65 cents, and they were from the 60s. Vogues were always a little higher, so I am guessing it's still a 60s pattern. And then this is a book about Audrey Hepburn's philosophy on life, but I love it for the images. If you like vintage black and white photos, they are all of her, but she had a lot of different looks over the years, and I think they would make great journal fodder.
By the way, I have that book, and
Do you?
it was a gift from my husband because he knows
Oh,
I love her. So it's got a personal hand, inscription, which I'm sure makes it much more valuable for my husband. So,
mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah.
love that book and the images, and I did think about, using it, but I haven't yet.
Yeah. I think if it doesn't sell, I'm going to end up cutting it up. But I thought, just in case somebody wants to keep it intact or is a little more eager to use it than even I am, I would be happy to
You know who
Yeah.
needs this? I wonder if she's on here because I was looking for an Audrey Hepburn book. I don't know why this didn't dawn on me. Well, I guess I probably wouldn't have given her my personal copy. But Tara was going to do an Audrey Hepburn book, Scribe Vibes, at one time. I wonder if she's still on here. So
Is
I've
that a
ventured.
deer or a dog?
It's a deer.
Oh
It's a
my.
deer.
Oh my.
She's just a fascinating woman, either way.
She really was.
Mm.
Oh, the start bid is $6. I'm sorry.
Okay,
It
thank you.
says 8 up there. Just in case.
I got it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I think my book is on display right now as a riser at the venue.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. Super cute. All right, I think I have a photo album. I have two more rounds. How about you?
Yeah, I'm really close to that. And I might give people a choice and see if they are leaning towards something. Because I've got kids' books or I've got cookbooks.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you do that and we'll do another drawing. And Teresa, have fun. And I can't wait. If you have put something on Instagram so we can see a picture. All right, so you did pose a question. So the cue was, what would they want, kids books or cookbooks, right?
Yep.
All right, and then I am going to share my screen and do this correctly this time. I was getting all cocky because I thought I had this all figured out and I was so fancy. Apparently, I got too overconfident. Okay. Method of crafting you have always wanted to try but haven't yet. Ooh, to anyone. That's a great question. And while you're answering that question, let's see who's going to be the winner. Now you can see the full process here. It's so exciting. Here we go. Ooh. Teresa, she
Teresa.
just left. That is wonderful, Miss Teresa. Hopefully, maybe she's having a great night bonding with her grandson and she won.
I love it.
That is fantastic. So we'll have to make sure if she did happen to leave the house that we contact her, maybe tag her in a comment, I guess.
Yes.
All right. All right, let me get rid of
And it worked
yeah.
this time. Yay.
Oh, it worked last time. It was me
Well,
that didn't work, you know. It was
oh, I I
I'm
thought
the problem.
I thought it was StreamYard not putting up your screen.
No. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to you. I need to um get your starting bid because I've got to do something to get ready for the next time. Oh
All
dear.
right. Starting bid is $8. And these
Mm-mm-mm.
are Betty Crocker ring bound, similar to the one that I gave away, only that was a smaller one. And first we have the 1962 edition.
Oh my goodness.
So this,
You showed that Jello one today, and I was like, I'll take every Jello book I ever can.
I know.
I don't know
That's
what
what
it
I
is with
said.
me.
I said they're everybody's favorites.
Oh, they either are or they're not. You know, like
Right.
either people love them or I hate them. I think
But
because a lot of people don't have good memories about them. But
right.
Jello.
Well, and that's what I said. It reminds me of the hospital, but it yeah, and a lot of aspic really just turns people off. But the Jello dessert books are fabulous. Whether you like to eat it or not, it's still so iconic for the 60s and 70s, and it's um it's just beautiful colors. I
Right.
just love the illustrations in this one.
You can't go wrong with a good true 50s, 60s
Yeah,
cookbook.
exactly. So this is a pick one, and that's the, what did I say, 1962 cookbook. I have a very short memory right now. And then this is Dinner in a Dash. And this one is from 1965.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I love illustrations. It's what totally sends me picking up books. Looks like we got Jen in now at 8.
Oh, yes, we do.
Looking for 9.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
That looks
I
like a giraffe.
these are really my favorite. Did you say it looks like a giraffe?
Yeah. From here, it looks like a giraffe. The yellow neck and then his
Oh, I
nose.
see. I see.
Yeah,
I was
see?
gonna say I'm gonna have to rip the page out and send it to Meg. I'm kidding.
Well, see, if I saw a giraffe, she may be seeing a giraffe too. Oh.
Want to do an ocean journal? Oh, that's interesting.
Oh gosh, that looks horrific. What is it?
Curried haddock in a polka dot ring. Rice
You
with
know, you just
peas.
can't make that crap look good.
Oh, but the
It's like a
illustrations look
tuna
good.
ring. Tuna is disgusting to begin with, in my opinion. Put it in a ring is not going to make it better. Mm. Oh my. Oh, that's pretty. A pineapple. Isn't it a pineapple?
Yes. Stuffed
Now that I could get right with.
Yes.
Hmm. You
It's
know,
called Fondaloha.
you know what I need to do? I've been wanting to do this for a vlog, just a quick vlog, but I wanted to take a recipe from one of my old cookbooks and make it. It
Oh,
won't be the
yes.
tuna ring or that haddock thingy, I can tell you that. But
Yeah, I think Candace at Candy King Creates is wanting to do that too.
oh, maybe she and I should do that together and like,
That would be fun. That could be alive.
oh, it could be, what couldn't it?
Okay.
Oh, we should
Now,
do it.
all right. I'm going to start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Waiting on
Veronica,
Sandy.
Veronica, I don't cook enough to make. Dave has been taking over the cooking, so I was gonna say I don't get to cook as much. I don't want to, um, but that's a great idea. I mean, she did that with a vintage Jello cookbook and got ill on some of the recipes. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Not hilarious that she got sick, but hey, Gigi, oh my
Jennifer,
God,
would you like one or both? Let me know in the comments, please.
good and easy.
Okay.
All
Yours.
right. I do have a couple of, I have a couple of, since you asked for cookbooks, I have a couple from last week that did not sell. So either one of these, just you can pick, and it's the first person that puts in the word green jello, fondue, or the Eat and Stay Slim book, which I think is hilarious. So if you're interested, $6 for the first person that puts green jello, my least favorite kind of jello. She did. It was so bad. Did she get sick like on camera?
Oh
That
no.
would be really bad. Okay, so I wanted to show you this, and then I'll show you what my real. I'm not going to go through it all, but this is the Eat and Stay Slim, and by the way, don't go buy these body weights if you're It said like 100. I don't know, the weight numbers on here were askew. Let's just say that.
Oh
Even
yeah,
the
that
men's
was
weights were
hilarious.
ridiculous.
That was hilarious. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
I know. Oh, Veronica, that's awesome. Okay, so here's what I got. I've got choice. One is the last. Um, well, hello. One is the last cover, but this time I am including because I put this. This was the one heart that didn't sell last week out of all of those choices, and so I happen to have it laying. Well, how come that's crooked? There we go. On top of this, and I was going to put it away, and I'm like, no, those need to go together. So I'm going to do both of these for $20 as one choice. And then the other one is your choice of this vintage. I know this, I'm not really junk journaling, but if you want, you could take it apart. But this is a vintage Christmas stocking from probably one of our, Christmases of the past from the 70s, probably. So either one of those things is $20, and you can just put in the word vintage, and it can be your choice. So, and I'll just watch the comments. You cool with that, Carol?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I have fabric bundles. They're about a 2-inch stack. They are 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and they are a variety. They're all the same. Lots of blues and greens, a little bit of browns, and also the top ones are pinks and pink and green.
Oh, those are cute.
The starting bid for these are $3 each.
There you go. Oh, I got to change your banner.
Oh yeah, not
I've been talking and not even changing my thing.
and
Lordy.
I have not been any help with that at all. I'm like just starting to get.
Listen, this is your second thing. I couldn't even get my giveaway tool right. So let's just, let's take baby steps, friends. Let's take baby steps.
Thank you. You've been very gracious. All right. We got Susan in at 3. We're looking for 4.
Hang on, I'll get your comment up there. I keep being impatient, and then bye, Miss Sarah. Hey, Sarah, if you get a second before you hop off, if you could shoot me an email at my email address that I'll put on the screen. I just didn't have yours, and so I was gonna shoot you a message. But if you could email me, that would be awesome. Is Carol still there? Is Carol still here? Which Carol, hon?
I must be looking for Lily Rose Blue. Yeah, she's looking for
LRB. I don't know.
LRB.
She usually says when she's leaving.
Yeah. Well, and I've been stalking her in comments on YouTube and trying to. So I need to talk to you too, Carol, or you need to read your comments on YouTube.
Oh.
Still here, Sierra.
And I do have a question. So if I'm going to ask a question, but then if you answer with a Q, that just gives you one more option to join the. Oh, we already did both of our giveaways, didn't we? So now it doesn't matter.
No, you just got the money check. So I'm going to
Okay.
count this down.
Okay, go for it.
So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you did respond to me, Carol. Okay, so we only had a bid for $3, and that was our. Oh, it came. The comment left the building.
Nope, I've got. There you go.
Okay, it was Susan at $3. How many would you like, Susan? Just one, please. Okay, and then if anybody else wants to claim one at $3, now's your chance.
Awesome. Okay, I have how much is Miss Letty? I don't even know. Let me find her. But I've got some paper dolls. Now, I did not take this out of the package. This is the way that I found it. But it says Miss Young's page in the journal for June 1 will show an American Girl. And I have no idea how old it is. I should have probably at least. Well, hold on. It is one page of Miss Letty and her outfits. And these are actually, well, Miss Letty, who's Miss Letty's friend here? Boy. It's just called Boy. He doesn't have it. He doesn't get a name. He is or she is about 6 inches tall, so he's just a little bit shorter. But let me find this because apparently I can't keep track of. I just saw it a second ago. This is starting at $8. So if you're interested in the paper dolls, they're starting at $8. And it's just one page. It's on a really piece. I don't know if this, like, maybe somebody had bought it from an antique store or was an antique dealer and just had it in there, or maybe they just wrapped it up in this. There's no date on it. It just tells you what to do, but it looks quite old. And I did look this up, and there were some on there. So, I mean, it's not like it's one of a kind or anything, but oh gosh, there goes the dog. Hey, did you notice that neither of them have barked
They
until
were
now?
good.
I know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and watch the comments, and I'm going to turn it over to you. And
This is my last thing.
All right, there we go. I'll turn it over to you.
Okay.
Maybe.
These are hopefully something that somebody would like for ephemera, for journal fodder pages. They are new in the package, 2023 engagement calendars, and I'll do a little flip through, but the Sierra Club ones are a quick grab at $2, and the French Country Diaries are a quick grab at $3. And all you need to do is put in the chat 2 or 3. So this is the Sierra Club one that I was using at our Crafton chat, and every page has gorgeous photographs, and there is no year on the calendar page. So you know how every what is it, decade or so, the dates repeat. So you could use it on a memory keeping journal or something as well if you want to use the calendar pages. So I'll flip a little faster here. Okay. And then for the French Country Diary, I did have to pop the plastic on this one so I could show it to you. This is hardbound. It's a beautiful cover, and you could use it for a journal. And then the ticking inside here is very pretty. And then this also has photographs, but it's all French countryside. And I like the calendar pages on this one too. No year date again.
Sarah Lee's in for a French Country.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. I'm not really interested as much on the outside of it as I am on the interiors of that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. That's neat. Very, very cool. Man, it sounds like I heard an elephant upstairs, but
it's a chicken.
Yeah, it's a chicken.
Did you see the chicks? Oh my goodness. Look at the chicks.
That's cute. Oh.
And it's ceramic or something. So this calendar listed originally at, wait, I looked at it. It was $30 US.
Wow.
And this one I think was 16. Yep. But I just wanted to clear them. And
Sierra needs one of those for, her Sierra Club.
yeah, there we go. Cooley Crab Corner, you starting a club?
There you go. The Sierra Club. All the cool kids are in it.
All right, I'm going to count down for any last minute claims. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bid end. Well, there was no
Thank
bid.
you. We got Susan in for 3 on the French Country Diary. So I will send you the wrapped one, Susan.
Well, Susan, actually, Sarah Lee had one
Oh,
first.
Sarah Lee. Okay.
And
Sorry.
Susan. Sarah Lee
Okay.
and then Susan.
All right. Sorry. I'm glad you're keeping me straight.
Oh, it's the first time tonight, so don't give me too much kudos. It could go downhill fast. But
all right, ladies, I've got you.
All right, we're coming back, both of us, right here, right now. Let's see. Oh, we need to give some stuff away. And wait, Sarah Lee has the bid for 3. No, they were that book.
Quick grab.
Yeah, that book, Sandy, you were right, but that book was $3 and it was a quick claim. So the other book was $2 if anybody wanted one, and then the French one was $3. So they both each got one at $3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's see who our winner chicken dinner. Oh, I forgot to put their names in. I can't draw without putting their names in there. Woo. Are you sure, Sandy, she wasn't barking at Ruby running around in here? I'll tell you, if I watch a video and somebody's dog makes a noise, or Ruby just the dogs think that there's some visitor coming. I've got puppies that are going to hang out. Sarah Lee, and then they're looking around and getting all excited. And Susan. All right, Carol, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's see who the mucky duck. We're gonna have to. I think the mucky duck is just either gonna have to gain some weight, or we're gonna have to find him a big brother or sister or mama duck, or I need to make much smaller papers. All right. Now, let me tell you what's coming up. October 21st. Don't forget to mark your calendars so that you can come to our Traveling Crafters and Friends with the 3 of us and our special guest, Meg Wilson from Chasing Retro. And I know, how exciting. And also, I think I might have some big announcements next week as well on this channel, on the live. So mark your calendars. I think it's going to be a fun one. And then finally, let's see. There was one other thing. Oh, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps Carol and I a great deal. And then the other thing that would be, oh gosh, here we go. You see her back there? The other thing that would be fabulous is if you haven't already, to hop over to Carol's channel and give her a subscription and subscribe so that you can see all of her great stuff. All right, my friends, this is for the giveaway. Carol, are you doing one too?
I just did the cookbook. And I'm
okay,
not doing another one. I'm just putting these out because I got a reminder before we go off.
Okay, good. Because I was like, oh gosh, I think I missed something. All right.
No, sorry. I just this is going to remind me to make the announcement.
Susan, I think I do need a mucky bucket. I think I need to upgrade. Okay, let's see who the winner is. Good God. Cara Mia won. She wins stuff all the time, that girl. She is very lucky. Wow. She's the lucky duck. All right, where's Kara's little, there it is, right there. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for all hanging out, and Carol's link. Let me get rid of this, and then we'll have both of them up there.
Yeah, and my reminder was just that that Ruby is a wonderful barking dog.
Oh, she scared the.
My reminder is that the Kofi links are in the chat. I can put them in again in just a sec before we hang up. But things that did not sell today for me will most likely go into my Kofi shop if you're interested in them at a later time or change your mind.
And
And
mine, some of
I'll,
actually, I don't have items at this time in my Kofi shop. I do have some things in Etsy, but I probably will have some up in the future. So
yeah, and we do have our free list from our travel journal day that if anybody wants to get that off our Kofi. And we also have the Love a Little channel list, and we want to keep adding to that. So use it in your community tabs, make mention of it in your videos, and shout out some new or creative or new to you channels, and let us know when you find somebody who's putting out good content, and just tag them and use the hashtag love a little channel.
awesome. Thank you for that. And thank you guys all for participating, for being so awesome. Sandy, I don't have Teresa's contact information, but she recently commented on a couple of my videos, I think. And so I'll write myself a note. So we can both, you and I can both like comment on hers and say, hey, reach out. And, oh, you're not going to believe this. Mm-mm. Do you hear that? Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Oh, I could hear her up there going, oh no. It's not going to stop either until the guy calls and says, is everything okay? Well,
Well,
on that note, everybody, everything is safe and sound at the Schrod household, and we will see you next time.